Hello world of YouTube, I'm back again to film the same video I did before, but this time hopefully with better audio. I changed my mic setup a little bit, and I'm out here riding with my dad, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I can't make any promises since this is the first time testing it, but hopefully all is well. In the video that I did do, I wanted to talk about the concept of being a martyr. I hear a lot at work, in which my specific job might have something to do with people talking about these things, but people will often say that they have to make sacrifices, especially with money, to do something for the greater good. And I don't really agree with that. But anywho, people will like to say that they make sacrifices for the greater good with their paychecks. Like, oh, my son, I gotta work overtime for my son because my son likes fucking Pokemon. He wants them new Pokemon cards. Or my teenager, he fucking loves iPhones, so I gotta give him that next iPhone because that iPhone is the coolest shit there can ever possibly be. Or having to fucking cut serious ends because the dog got sick or something, you know. And they make it out like they have to put serious stress on their life because shit that they should plan for was not planned for properly. So because of that, you hear a lot of shit like that at work, or at least I do. And it really makes me wonder, you know, do these people really understand what it means to be a martyr? Because I do hear people every now and then, though, talking about they want to work a little bit more for their church. Shit. People will want to work a little bit more for their church or for some other organization. They want to work a little more for donate, which is nice. But people talking about all that and saying that they have to, or that they sacrifice so much because they got to do this and they got to do that for someone else. That's not what being a fucking martyr is. I mean, that you're not supposed to call yourself a martyr. Now that I find is actually a really interesting word, but that's for a whole other time, I guess. But way back in the day, when the world was ruled by religion, which parts of it might still be today, people called martyrs saints after, you know, a good while after they had died, because their stories carried on of what they did for other people. But those people were martyrs. All sorts of saints you hear in various religions and other icons, messiahs, things like that. Those are martyrs, because those people, they did a lot of things for a lot of people back then. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, back in the day, people would do all sorts of cool guy shit, and then they would be recognized long after they were dead, long after their time had come, that they were true martyrs. And I feel like people have lost that sense of honor, I guess. They want that title way too easily. Like with owning your house or with getting a better body, they don't want to put in the work for it. They don't want to put in the work to see that dream come true. Outside of filming, I don't really brag to people, oh, I fucking volunteered this many hours this weekend, or I helped out this guy on the side of the road, and I did this shit and that shit, but I just fucking go about my life. I don't expect other people to recognize me for what I'm doing. I just think that it should be a core character value. And hearing people talk about it at work And even other places, in the grocery store, passing by, some people having a conversation. It's just nuts to think that society doesn't really value that type of character, that little component. So instead of calling those people martyrs, I'm gonna start calling them mutts, because it's a lot easier to call someone a mutt than it is a martyr nowadays. Especially since mud is the easy way. It's like being a true hound. You gotta be trained. Where the fuck did he go? So how about you guys? You guys martyrs or you guys mutts?